All right, welcome back everyone to Power Rankings. I figure we'll start off with I have with me, sorry, Anthony and Robert. What's up,
Hello.
guys? I figured we'd start off with addressing some of the comments from last time because I think they brought up some good points.
And some dumb ones.
Some dumb ones, but we don't want to be mean to
Most,
comments because
yep.
then they won't comment again.
Yeah, that's fair. They were all smart.
We need them to all admit that they were wrong on the internet because that's how
Yes.
it works. Okay, so the an overwhelming, not an overwhelming, but a few comments I saw were about Drew Gibson and about how he should be considered for the top 10. Personally, I disagree. If we're talking about top 10 backhand form or top 10 distance, 100%.
And then yes.
But if we're talking about top 10 scores on the course, I don't think he's in there. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I'm obviously I agree with you. That's why we didn't talk about it last week. But even if we're just talking purely rating wise, he is, let me count here. He is 20th and they're tied for 19th in the world ratings wise. Now, there's some people above him who certainly would never crack the top 10. Like Daryl Nodland is a guy out of North Dakota who always carries like a 1033, a 1040, something like that. Incredible player, but doesn't really play at the top level very much, right?
Yeah.
But in order for Drew to crack that top 10, I would love to hear from somebody from the top 10 last week who you think he is better than in that group consistently. Because that's the biggest question for me.
Yeah. I mean, he's got power, he's got great form. But I don't think the whole round is there. In the
No,
past,
and
it's been
I
his
mean-
putting, which has been incredibly better this year
Yes.
in general.
Oh yeah. Incredible player, no doubt. And in the top 20, very easily. In the top 15, probably. But
Yeah.
not quite
Sure.
the top 10 right now.
Anthony, now we've both argued why he shouldn't be. You have to argue why he does.
He throws
I can-
farther than
I was gonna
every.
say I can find a few people he throws a lot farther. I mean, if you want to go that route, fine. He won. What was it last year? Portland Open.
Portland, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
So that kind of offsets with Nico's win at the Preserve. So they both have one big win.
Fair
Other
point.
than that, who's had a better 2 years, Drew or Nico?
That's
I
a good
think
point.
Nico.
I think you could make an argument there.
Yeah.
I would not actually make that
Yeah.
argument.
I was gonna say I
Sure.
put you on the spot as a joke, and then you just
I think
took it and actually put forth a good argument. Okay.
I think that's the only argument you could make. Is that you could argue everything other than the Preserve and Portland Open for Nico.
The other thing was Ricky Iwasaki. He was injured at Waco, and I had to do a good bit of digging to find out what it was besides obviously the Lyme disease. He apparently had a swollen foot or something with his leg that was really swollen that was bothering him a lot, so he couldn't really walk that well. But I still think that affects power rankings because power rankings are not like a
Right.
top 10 of all time or anything like that. Otherwise, obviously, we'd have guys like Climo and Schultz in there, stuff like that. But this is right now. If we had these guys go play infinite holes, or call it 1,000 holes, just like a huge sample size of all sorts of different golf, who would be at the top? Where would everybody finish? But this is right now who's playing hot. So if somebody has a fantastic tournament, like Kevin Jones is probably going to jump up a couple of spots, but that's because it's power rankings and that's the way it works.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
Any disagreement? Okay. So those are the comments that I wanted to address from last time. And now we can kind of jump into the rankings for this time. So I've sent you all the list of what we had at the end of the last video. What does Paul McBeth having a struggle fest of a week knock him off the top? That's kind of the number one question, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, not for me. I don't know, man. That's a tricky one.
Has he
Right
come
now,
out
I
and
say-
said about like a reason why?
I don't think so. I don't think he's got like an excuse or an ailment. I mean, I know that his ankle isn't perfect,
Mhm.
but it didn't seem to slow him down at DD Open. You know.
Yeah. I mean, his
So-
round 3 was the best of all of them, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because he said, I think it was him or somebody, maybe Brody posted something where he said, like, this is the best spot I can be in because now it's just like, okay, I'm just going to go for everything no matter what type thing.
Mhm.
Right.
And when he goes for everything, he usually makes most of them.
Yep, true.
I
So
don't think he knocks him off the top.
he
I
stays
think
number 1 for me.
if he
I
does
mean-
it again at Mid America, if he struggles again, then we can talk.
Then we can get him off of the first place. Okay. I think where did Calvin finish last weekend then?
Calvin finished 6th.
6th. So I mean, sheer power rankings, Eagle then should probably jump from 3rd to 2nd, right?
I put Eagle number 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with not even knowing he won the event. That's crazy. That was so funny. I was watching it live. It was
really
crazy.
funny.
And then Ricky Wysocki actually had a really great event. Do we put him above Calvin now?
I do.
Yep, I'm with it.
Yeah, because he has been good for longer, I think.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
I think
This
I
is
think
nothing against Calvin, just Ricky's on his way back.
You know what? I don't think I do actually. I'm gonna change.
Ooh, I like this.
I'm changing my mind because I just looked up the Pro Tour standings. Calvin is by far in first place in the Pro Tour standings, 393.25 points. Ricky is in 6th at 244.6.
How many events has Ricky played on the Pro Tour though? Because
They
it
have played the
drops.
exact. They've played the exact same, and they've played the exact same. They've played the exact same events as each other. Calvin's worst finish is 10th at Waco. Ricky finished in 49th.
Yes.
3 times Ricky's finished outside the top 15. Calvin's never finished outside the top 10.
But recently Ricky has played a lot better. Right? Ricky has
At
really brought it.
D-Glow, at D-Glow, he played better. He won Silver Cup. Calvin got second. Calvin got second at the Preserve. Ricky got 17th. So their average placing over the last 3 events, Calvin still, ballpark math would probably still be better because of that 17th place from Ricky.
Oh,
I'm in. Consider me convinced. Put him 3.
But who? Calvin?
Calvin Vinny.
I'm going Calvin 3.
Okay, is this because Ricky doesn't throw felons anymore and we're all super mad at him?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
actually
that,
going
what
That's
was
it.
that comment?
I
Oh yeah, Ricky doesn't play for your company, so you must think he sucks. No, like
No,
he's
like,
freaking good. He
Paul
was good
McBeth
then,
is
and
at
he's
the
good
top of the
now.
lead. Literally, the only one who throws for us is Nicola Castro, and he's in freaking 9th.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
And Emerson.
Oh, and Emerson, yeah. But see, like, we're not even thinking about that. Whatever. Okay, so the top 4 then is Paul, Eagle, Calvin, Ricky. Then
Yeah, I'm in for that.
does Kevin jump to number 5? How did Emerson finish? Does he jump Emerson?
Emerson
I
did
think
well. He
I think
finished
so for
15th.
this week.
I think
I
Kevin
think-
definitely can jump him.
Yeah. If we were playing, all right, so if Idlewild was this coming weekend, I think Kevin easily is 5th,
Yeah.
maybe higher. But for now, I'm good with him in 5th.
I didn't mean to move Emerson. I meant to move Kevin there. Emerson goes, get back in your spot.
Because Kevin shreds Idlewild.
Well, yeah, he shreds in the woods too because he throws those hyzer flips really, really well. And I from what I hear, the Mid America Open is the next event, and that one is fairly wooded, isn't it? It's out at Harmony
Mhm.
Bends, I want to say.
That's right.
So that's a fairly wooded course. So coming up to this weekend, he should have a good chance. So coming up on wooded courses, Kevin's looking to jump in the
Yeah.
standings. Oh, it's going to be hard to overtake any of these guys, though.
I'm not like upset if we were doing fantasy disc golf. If I had to pick Emerson for a wooded course, I'm not scared of that.
Yeah.
But still, I think I would take Kevin over Emerson.
Right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Simon. I made a comment last time. I said Simon would do a lot better if he tried. And someone said he's paying for the event. Obviously, he's trying. What I mean is
He isn't.
he's kind of just showing off and seeing where he finishes. That's a hyperbole, right? That's way worse than what I actually mean. But like
Right.
a big part of his game is throwing the fun shot or going for the big line, the Simon routes and stuff like that. Whereas if he threw mid ranges up the gut more instead of, big flexes, big shots, if he played safer, he would be more boring, but he would definitely play better. So that's what I meant by if he tried. If he played more boring golf. Is that a good way to say that?
I think so.
Okay.
And I agree
Yeah.
with it. I mean, he's got he has the physical capability to throw the disc as well, if not better than anybody else. Backhand.
Just
And
natural
he's got
talent.
he's got a serviceable forehand. It's pretty good. It's not Eagle. It's not Ricky, but
Mhm.
it's very good.
Yeah.
So like he has the physical capability. It's playing within himself, I think, is what he's still, I don't know. He still goes for the big shot. And Eagle used to do that a lot more. And when he started playing more within his game, I mean, you've seen what's happened.
Yeah.
He's
You can
shot
tell the
up.
difference.
He has jumped quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So given that we're coming up on a wooded stretch, do we want to rate this according to the upcoming weeks, or do we want to rate this according to the most recent play?
I think it's most recent because it's a power rankings of right now.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Where
I
did
think
Simon
we can
finish
make
at
picks
Deglo?
on it.
He
did not
finished
do
in
well.
37th, tied for 37th.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize he
Yeah,
played
he's
that
dropping
poorly.
pretty far from me.
So do we? Okay, so we have Emerson Keith and Chris Dickerson that are right below him.
Dickerson stays in the top 10 for me. He
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
shredded round 3.
Yeah, I put both of them above Simon for sure.
Yeah.
At least recently, I guess, given we're playing there. I
Yeah,
think
the
Dickerson
thing that-
above Emerson, because I mean he played well at.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that's tough there is that Chris doesn't play nearly as many of the big events as Emerson does.
Yeah.
So far, Chris has hit 2
Oh,
pro
pff.
tours, I think.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling down like
Emerson
5th
doesn't
and
play
10th looking
much.
for Chris, and he's freaking second. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He tied for second. He's
Yeah.
at a 49.
Jeez. Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
yeah, I think Chris over Emerson is
So
fair.
the 3 we have, that's through 7. The 3 we have left are Simon, Nico, and James. Is there anybody that
All
we
right.
want to add that's not currently on
Yes.
this list?
Yes, I have a sleeper.
Okay.
He belongs in the top 10. And if you disagree, I will fight you.
Okay,
You'll win, but
Are
okay.
you ready?
Yeah.
bring it.
Ezra Adderhold. The dude is the real deal.
We were
He
talking
is
about this before.
He is showing up. I'm telling you, like, if he's not in the top 10 right now, he's at least in the discussion. If he's not in the top 10 right now, we are going to see him on more and more leaderboards up there at the top for probably years to come if he stays healthy and continues to play the way he's playing right now.
I agree. Like he's in the conversation for next week, but I don't think this week. Because
Maybe not this week, but I'm saying don't
Yeah.
sleep on him.
I
Robert,
believe.
I have a question for you then.
I'm ready.
You have Ezra, I'm guessing, at 10th.
Yeah, that's who I would have. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put Kyle Klein at 9.5 then.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
I think if you're going to put a sleeper in, the last 3 events, they both played the same events. Ezra took 15th at the Preserve, Kyle took 14th. Ezra tied for 7th at Silver Cup, Kyle tied for 7th at Silver Cup.
Yep.
Deglo, Ezra tied for 10th, Kyle tied for 10th.
Yeah.
They've tied the last 2 events, and Kyle beat him the event before that.
Okay,
Also,
I can dig it.
not listed in there is Ezra just demolishing at Clash of the Canyons, shooting like a 1090 something.
That's
So
that's
that's
the
fair.
one that sticks out to me.
Right.
Ezra, like you don't go and shoot 1090 on a whim, like on a fluke. You didn't just show up and like, oh, I just stumbled my way into a
I
1092
tripped
or
and
whatever
fell
it
and
was.
birdied everything.
No, and I watched the coverage of that. He missed maybe 2 like gettable holes, maybe, and birdied literally everything else.
He's rated only 1007.
Yeah, but
And you want
he's
to put him
about
in
to-
top 10?
I'm telling you, just wait. Just wait. You don't have to put him in top 10 right now, but I guarantee in the next few weeks we put him there.
Oh, okay. Saying he shot 1092 at the Clash at the Canyons made me think that he averaged that.
No.
He still
had
he
one
still
round, but-
averaged like 1070. I'm not trying to diminish that, but like
Well, yeah.
just not 1090. Anyway,
Well, and without a huge field of high-rated propagators to help that.
yeah.
If the whole field is there, 1, maybe he doesn't win the event, who knows? But 2, that's probably closer to 1100.
I mean,
It was just an unbelievable round.
he had a couple 1030 guys there. Philo, I guess Nico's 1029. But yeah, there's
Yeah, there was-
definitely not
it
nearly
wasn't-
the stacked field.
Yeah, it wasn't a weak field by any means.
Right.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, baller.
I'm-
Baller.
I mean, power rankings are very recent, so I would definitely put him in top 15. I think if we were going that far, but
I'm in. I'm in for that.
I don't think he cracks top 10.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
But who do we jump up? Do we jump anybody up in place of Simon, Nico, or James Conrad? How did James finish? Oh, he got
James
5th.
did well. He finished in 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, James came to play this week, no doubt.
So do we move him above Simon and Nico then?
I would.
That's what chat says.
Now, Nico got 8th, so it's not like he slept on the week. He played well, but I think James has earned a spot above him right now.
Do you think Nico above Simon
Nico
too?
above Simon.
Yeah,
I do.
that's what chat's saying. And do we even keep Simon in the top 10? Which is kind of crazy to say, but like, who would we replace him with?
I was gonna say, if you're gonna replace him, the only person I see who like has that sort of potential right now is Hamas.
That's
But
exactly
I don't-
what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I don't know if he's ratings wise he's there. He's an unbelievable player. He's got some good finishes. He just doesn't have a whole bunch of elite finishes just yet. He won Shelley Sharp Memorial earlier this year, which is an A tier, and then won Maricopa Open. But the problem is, if we're looking just at Pro Tour finishes, he's got a 21st and a 22nd.
He's also got a 5th and a 3rd.
That's true, but he also has a 21st and a 22nd, and 74th in Huron Valley Spring Singles. I mean, come on.
Get him
Everyone
outta
knows that leagues mean everything. So
What am I trying to
I'm
find?
just
I'm trying to find overall rankings right now, just to see if there's
here.
anybody.
We
Rating-
should drop
like
Calvin.
ratings,
Drop Calvin. Calvin's 3rd right now.
He says Calvin maybe. There is no way Calvin's not in the top 4.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think Calvin's 3rd. I wouldn't.
I'm
be
in
mad
for
at
Calvin at 3rd
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Okay. Other notable names that we are picking Simon over are Philo, Drew
I'm
Gibson,
comfortable with
who's
that.
currently 8th in Pro Tour standings. I didn't realize he was that high.
Yeah,
Really, that's it. Players that you would expect are just Philo and. Okay, good. We have James in here. I panicked for a second.
Yeah, I mean,
Philo and Drew, which I would put
honestly-
Simon over there, and Hamas.
I'm fine with leaving Simon at 10, but he's kind of on the chopping block right now. If
Yeah.
he has another performance like that. Now,
Yeah.
like I feel like people listened to the last video and thought if we put somebody at 10 or excluded them from the top 10, we're like, they suck. They obviously don't suck.
Yeah.
Simon is an incredible player. He's so very good.
Hmm.
He just didn't perform this last week up to his standards.
Do we do another list that's like people to watch for? So here's where we have Adam Hamas, Ezra Hatterhold, we have Drew in here, we have Philo, we have, just so those people feel like their favorite players were mentioned.
Guys
at
looking to
least.
crack the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to put Kyle Klein in there too.
Okay.
Isn't Kyle the guy who won Next Gen?
He's wearing
He's
a
a
next
young
gen
guy,
hat
right?
in his
I
Pro
believe
Tour
so.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's like 17 or 18. Yeah, he's a baller for sure.
Wow. What about AB?
Yeah.
Let's look at overall standings for that. AB
Yeah,
is
I'm
currently
interested.
23rd in Pro Tour standings.
Yeah, now to be fair, Kyle Klein is 24th, but if I'm with you on
What
if we're including
people to
Ezra,
watch
we have
for,
to
yeah.
include Kyle, and I agree, yeah. But here's the thing: everyone knows you should watch for AB. Like everyone knows he can pop off and he has talent.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, he won. What was the California one? No, not Iron Hill.
Goat Hill.
Yeah.
Goat Hill. Yeah. he
Oh,
won
that reminds me. I think Thomas Gilbert belongs in that. who
Oh, in that
players to
watch. Yeah,
list.
yeah. All right, let me pull up my other list again. I have them both here. Okay.
I'm good.
So
I'm good with what we've got here.
our top 10 is Paul Macbeth, Eagle McMahon, Calvin Heimberg, Ricky Wysocki, Kevin Jones, Chris Dickerson, Emerson Keith, James Conrad, Nicola Castro, and Simon Lizotte. And then
Yeah, I like that.
people to watch for would be Thomas Gilbert, AB, Kyle Klein, Philo, Drew, Ezra, and Adam.
I see. So Voodoo said Nate Sexton, even when not playing, should be top 15. The thing is, he's not playing. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's doubting his skill. He's an incredible player. As soon as he starts playing, he's in the top 10, literally without a doubt for me.
Mhm.
But he's just not playing right now.
Who does he take over, though? Where does he fit?
Depends on who's playing at the time. Like, or depends on who's
I
playing
think
well.
I think he kind of fits. Does he fit top 5? Is he right behind Ricky, above Kevin?
That was kind of where I was looking in that, that 4 to 6 range.
I would have put him. I mean, if he played typical Sexton, I probably would have put him between Dickerson and Emerson.
Okay,
Yeah,
but like middle.
I can dig that.
Yeah. Okay. So this is players who are currently playing on tour. This is what would happen if they went and played right now on all types of different golf stuff like that. We're not a top 10 of all time, not top 10 of just form. This is golfers. But yeah, this is our top 10 list. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you, chat, for helping out, reminding us of some players, helping make some decisions. Thank you, Robert and Anthony, for joining.
Yep.
We're running on 21 minutes, so this will be one of the longer videos I've put on my channel in a bit. But we will see how this goes, and we'll catch up again next week. Thanks, guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.